everyone, it's Eric Silvermoon. Today is day 24, and I know most of you noticed that there was no day 23. That's because I'm going to add it to this video, so technically it's day 23 and day 24. So I apologize for the shakiness of this video. It's not going to be the whole thing like this, it's just this moment. It's very, very, very early in the morning on Saturday. And I'm heading to the local SPCA to volunteer. I tend to do this only on Saturdays when my schedule allows it. And I thought it'd be great to talk about service and doing that for day 24, but I did want to share this really cool experience yesterday for day 23. So I was, of course, planning to make a video for day 23, but I kept getting the signs of no, don't do nothing, don't do nothing. And one of the cards that I pulled for like a reading for me, what's the energy like, it was a card that said nothing on it. So I was like, interesting. And I do feel like, you know, doing challenges like this, you could get very easily kind of tired, mentally and physically and spiritually. You get a little bit exhausted, and there's a very strong need to disconnect from social media and stuff like that. And so it's really important to do things that have nothing to do with your spirituality or anything that you're studying, to do something like video games or movies and stuff like that. So I kept getting that message of don't do nothing today, do something for yourself. And I said, okay, well, what's one thing that I haven't done in a long time that I would kind of want to do? And the word date came to mind. And I said, oh, Eric and I have not had a date in a really long time. We've been really busy. So I cleared the schedule and I told Eric, hey, I purchased tickets to a movie and let's go have dinner tonight and drive, you know, a little far to get out of the little town that we're in and just have like a really cool night. And so that's what I did. I disconnected. I left my phone away. We enjoyed a really cool movie, which was the Last Witch Hunter. It was actually really good. I did enjoy it. It had some really cool scenes. It had some really cool graphics. I love that they showcase very briefly in the background male witches, which I very rarely ever see in movies, big mainstream movies, that they have male witches. So it was interesting, and I'm not a big fan of Vin Diesel. I think he's a very monotone kind of actor, but I think he did good. I still would have liked to see a little bit more of a different actor. But I enjoyed the movie, and I hope that they make another one, because the way it left off, it kind of symbolized, or it kind of left off that there was going to be something really cool and big. So yeah, so I thought it was absolutely important to disconnect and just enjoy my time. And it was a really nice treat from the goddess Morrigan to give me that message of kind of like, you know, treat yourself and your fiance or Eric to something really nice. And I said, okay, I could definitely do that. And it was really good, you guys. It was really nice sitting down, having dinner somewhere else that I didn't have to cook, and watch a movie and get popcorn and candy and just kind of hang out. And it was nice. And so that's what I wanted to share with you as a day 23, was just disconnecting when you need it, and not push yourself to do things like you have to study even though your body's telling you not to. So I think it's very important to honor yourself in that aspect, because in reality you're honoring the goddess in that same way. You are nurturing yourself and you're not pushing yourself. So that was my lesson for day 23, which I thought was fantastic, and I loved it, and I want to do it again. So for day 24, I just pulled into the local SPCA, and I'm gonna show you a couple stuff because I just got here and it's early, and I'm gonna see what kind of help they need, if it's with the cats or if it's with the dogs today. Sometimes they have me kind of clean up the area, like picking up poop or picking up trash that the dogs kind of rip up their toys and stuff like that. So we'll see. I really do enjoy the dog walks. We just take a bunch of dogs and keep walking down the street take him back in, get the other one, clean the cages. It's really nice, and you can just see that they appreciate it. So yeah, with service, it's so important, I think, for my spiritual practice to give back in some kind of way to my community. And I had to do something. I wanted to pick something that I feel very passionate about, and I love my fur babies. So I just pick animals, because animals is just something that is very near and dear to my heart. And I just love, they're so grateful, and they're full of love, and they sense it when you go into these places and you put off the energy that you're here to help them, and you're here to give them love and attention and play with them and get dirty. They resonate with that, and they bark at first, but I think it's bark of excitement. And then, you know, you do proceed with caution, but they're just so loving, and they jump and they get so excited, and I just love it. I always leave feeling very fulfilled, and I feel like I miss a lot of their little faces, and it's so exciting when they get adopted. Like, I posted something. There was a dog here that has been here for 11 years, you guys. I don't know the history of the dog and why no one wanted him. He was so cute, such a sweet dog. Everyone always tells me I will be a dog hoarder if I took all of them. But he finally got adopted, and he's actually doing really great with his new home. And we get updates and stuff, which is really, really nice. The people that adopt the pets here, because it's such a small community, you see them around, and it's really cool to see that. And so I'll be sharing little clips of stuff that I'm doing here today. And when I get home and shower and do all this other stuff, then I'll have a little sit-down chat about the experiences of being of service. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm here at the SPCA, and we are actually, well, they actually had to replace one of the main gas lines, and so I'm gonna help them cover this back up with all the dirt they just finished. And then look at the babies. She's just waiting to be walked. We actually have quite a bit of help today, and so today is just about man strength and cover this back up, and it should be good. I think once we do it, we're just gonna put some water on it, and they will have some nice gas going through their buildings. They're having some issues with it, so it's really nice that everything got donated, the work and everything. And the babies are all in there waiting to be walked, and they're very quiet. I think they're kind of nervous with all the never mind all the men here. So I'm gonna do some more work, and I'll see you in a little bit. There's major construction today. They are, look at that baby Diamond. She's so beautiful. She wants to play. We are doing some flooring work and concrete work. Since this is all dirt, they're evening everything out, and they're gonna put some fresh gravel. It's gonna look really cool, I think. And then there's a lot of manual labor today, so not a lot of doggy action today. Look at Diamond. Hi, Diamond. She's so cute. They just want to play. Oh, adopt me. Take me home with you. Not this one. Huh? My babies. So sweet. These are just like the sweetest dogs. It really forces me to like have battles with myself to not be able to take all these babies home. Hi, baby. It's just so beautiful, and they're so sweet. And so they're, if you can see back there, they're making everything a little bit stronger and more durable for the dogs. Easy for them to play, easy to clean up for the ladies here at the SPCA. It's gonna look really, really nice when they're done. I can't wait to come back and see everything. Huh. It's gonna be excited to have a nice little home. So we did a lot of work. My body hurts, my arms hurt, but I think we did, in the last few hours, we did a lot of work. So I think I might call it a day and head home and leave it more to the professionals. So I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so I just got back from the SPCA and I'm exhausted. I haven't done that kind of manual labor in a really long time, and I was using this like really like heavy like bar with this like crowbar thing at the bottom to kind of what's that word? Kind of press all the dirt down. My arms got like the best workout ever. I'm really looking forward to just spending the day working on my art and relaxing my body a bit. And so I wanted to talk about service and hearing that call. And I mentioned before that I think people that hear the call of the Morrigan also hear the call to be of service in some kind of way. And I think that's so important. I think for me, my practice is to honor that and to be of service in whatever way possible. One of the best ways that I know how to be of service is by putting my abilities out there, like doing readings and being the perfect conduit to deliver these beautiful messages to people from their spiritual tribes or their loved ones. I just find that to be amazing, and I absolutely love it. And one of the other ways I get to be of service is by just talking to you guys and sharing my experiences and being a part of community and putting my wisdom and my life cred out there for people to kind of listen to and take what they need from it. I think that's one way that I know that I am a service. I've been told that I tend to be a teacher in many ways without even knowing it. And so I like that. And so that's another way. And for me, like I said earlier in the videos, I think me physically doing something for somebody else or something else, like volunteering at SPCA or doing something like that, is really important for my practice, because it allows me to step out of my comfort zone. It allows me to step out of my head process and do something for someone else. And it, like I mentioned, it leaves me feeling so fulfilled and so connected spiritually, emotionally, physically, everything. I just feel like really at home when I volunteer. I don't get to do it as often anymore since I started the challenge, just because I have so many things going on. I used to go every Saturday, and so I have a few Saturdays that I didn't get a chance to go. So it was nice to go today and really do some work and have a little fun. And so it was nice. I really enjoyed it, and so yeah. So if there's any way for you guys if you guys want to be of service in some way, find out what way will be comfortable for you and that it's aligning with the direction. So if you want to be a reader and you're not sure how, start asking questions, start asking people that are doing it and ask their experience and how they got started, so that you can start building those little first steps and getting in that direction. If you like volunteering with animals, then the local shelters are great, because especially like a nonprofit where they need that help and they need people that are willing to invest a little bit of their hours. Sorry about the camera shakiness. To kind of just help them out at hospitals, at hospices, at senior communities. There's always so many great events at senior communities. If you like working with the elderly and with people, there's so many different things you could do, and you don't necessarily have to do things too far away. You could even do things in your own home, things that you want to improve in your home. Give your time to earth, like planting a garden. That's a great way to be a service, because you're just adding to the beauty of this world and the environment. Picking up trash when you see it. I mean, there's so many different things. Whatever you feel compelled to do, just do it. You don't have to ask permission to do something that's selfless. It's one of those amazing things. Even holding the door for somebody and just being very compassionate towards others is an amazing way to be a service. Listening to people. I mean, it's one of those things where it's a community. We're an entire community. We're a bunch of different people that have different opinions, have different thought process, but everyone knows the language of compassion and kindness. And so when people recognize it, it's an automatic, well, thank you. Some people might not verbally say thank you. They'll just kind of, you'll be like, okay, you're welcome. But I mean, they have their own way of doing it. So it's just one of those things that you don't need the validation from other people, just as long as you're like, I held the door for someone, they didn't say thank you, but I felt good. That's just what it is. But I think with the goddess Morrigan, tapping into that strength and that, you know, the goddess Maka energy of going into battle and doing what feels right in an honor and celebrating your life and doing something with that life. It's like a declaration of who you are and what you believe in, and you know, it's really cool, and I really like this. And I've been volunteering at different things for the past 5 years. This is the first year that I dedicated to the SPCA. I normally pick something different every year. Last year, I volunteered with the organization with the Alzheimer's, and so we did a lot of raising money for the Alzheimer's awareness. We set up different, I think there were like walks and stuff. And the year before that, we did autism. And the year before that, I think we did Light the Night campaign that had to do with the children's hospital with leukemia. And then the year before that, I want to say we did, what did we do? I think we did community outreach. And when I say we, I'm with my company that I work for. And then we just, I love companies that give back to the communities like that. And so with the community outreach, we did a bunch of things here. Like we did a cleanup at one of the major parks here. We cleaned up the local creek, picked up trash everywhere. I mean, it's just been great to do something every year. And during winter, we just take our break. And so we don't really do anything. But with the SPCA, it's something that's going to be for a while until I'm no longer in this area. So I really enjoy it. And it's been fun. And so yeah, so if you feel compelled, like I said, go out and do it. Don't ask for permission. Just go and do it. All right, you guys, blessed be. Enjoy your beautiful weekend. Bye.